Hey guys, how's it going? Dan here from danbradleyofficial.com. Today we're looking at GDPR Pro. We're going to go through exactly what's included with GDPR Pro, what it is, why you need it, and also take you have a look what's on the other side of that checkout button so you can see exactly what you're going to be paying for before you have to press that button, okay? As always, we've got some awesome bonuses for you guys as well that we're going to be including. Alright, we'll go through those as well. If you're in a rush, you don't have time, go down to the link right here in the description, click on that link and you can grab yourself a copy of GDPR Bonus. It is a new software that has just been released that's going to make your site compliant with the 7 principles of GDPR. Now, if you don't know what GDPR is, you've probably been living under a rock, I'm guessing by this stage. The other day I had a few hundred emails about GDPR, okay? It's an EU initiative, but it is going to affect businesses around the world. No matter where you are, if you have any EU clients, you deal with any data from EU clients, even email addresses, you need to be GDPR compliant, okay? So let's go ahead and have a look through the GDPR Pro system and see what this solution is and whether or not it's going to work for your business. If we have a look in here, this is the GDPR Pro sales page. Alright, first thing it says, we take the GDPR regulations seriously but refuse to play the panic game. Okay, now if you're like a lot of marketers out there, a lot of business owners out there, you would have heard a lot of things about GDPR, and there is definitely a lot of misinformation being given. Okay, now you do need to take the GDPR principles and the GDPR policy seriously. That you do, okay? There is big fines and it can be very, very large fines. So you do need to take it seriously, but there is a lot of misinformation, there's a lot of panic being spread, mainly from people to get you to buy certain products that, are not necessarily the right thing. Now, in terms of what this GDPR Pro is, this is a software which is going to help make your site compliant with the 7 principles, okay? Now you can use the link down in the description here, you can go through to this sales page, alright? And you'll be able to see what is GDPR and what is it all about, okay? Now it goes into effect May 25th. Now it's already actually in effect. This is launched on May 27th, so it's already in effect. Now you're obviously not going to have any issues in these few days. It is going to take a few days for people to get compliant, okay? There's not going to be any issues there, but you do need to act now, okay? This isn't something where we can just sort of throw our hands up and say, hey, they're probably not going to catch me, I don't need to worry about it. This is something which is affecting your business now, and you do need to take action. Alright, so if you follow down this website, then the bottom line, regardless of where the company is located, so remember what I was saying to you guys, if you are accepting any individuals from within the EU, you need to have a GDPR policy in place. If you're storing cookies or other online personal data, if you record and store IP addresses, if you have visitors or clients or customers from the EU. Now, have a think of your email list, have a think of your previous customers, clients. Were any of them ever from the EU? EU is a huge geographical area. Now, anyone who is from the EU is covered by this GDPR. So whether you're a business in the USA, Canada, Mexico, Australia, or anywhere else, no matter where in the world you are, if you are dealing with EU clients, then you do need to be aware of the GDPR, and you do need to make sure that your website and your policies and procedures are GDPR compliant. Okay, now obviously we don't want to scare you guys. This is here for non-compliance. They can levy fines up to 4% of the offender's marketing company income. So we can be talking fines up into the millions and millions of dollars. Alright, now when this goes up to launch, it's going to start $27. Depending on when you're watching this video review, the price will obviously increase. So as with everything that I always say, you want to get in as early as possible. If you decide this is right for your business and it is going to help you, you need to jump in as soon as possible. Okay, the price is only going in one direction, and that is going up. You will never see it cheaper than $27. Now, one of the things is, why would US companies be affected? A lot of our clients, and obviously ourselves, and a lot of other places are either located in the US or have subsidies in the US. Okay, now it does still matter, because if you have any EU clients, most of us have clients from all around the world, you still need to be compliant. All right. So I'll go through all this. You can go through it yourselves, see if this is going to be relevant to you guys. However, I'm guessing that 99% of you do have EU clients. Now, unless you want to lock out all EU clients, and obviously that's a lot of clients that we're losing, and a lot of sort of tier 1 clients. So not many people are going to want to do that. It does also still affect the UK as well at this moment in time. I know there's been some issues and some discussions about Brexit when the UK is supposed to be leaving Europe. However, at the moment, this affects the UK as well, and it is still covered under those protocols. So if you have anyone from the EU or from the United Kingdom, then you do need to be GDPR compliant. Okay? GDPR Pro then is the complete package. So the software brings your site into compliance on the 7 GDPR requirements, works with your blog or any other custom implementation of WordPress, works with e-commerce, cookie requirement compliance, your terms and conditions policies, your privacy policies, your right to forget, and you also, as a final thing, have an option to refuse EU traffic. So if you decide, okay, you don't want to change all of your businesses, your policies, your procedures to being GDPR compliant, you can simply turn on a button that says, okay, if they're coming from an EU IP address, they're refused. It takes them to another website. You can take them to Google, you can take them wherever you want, another page that says, sorry, we can't allow you to access our site right now. I've already seen some websites doing this. Actually, there's a few newspapers actually within the US that have just closed off to EU traffic. Not taking any EU traffic, sorry, we're closed for EU traffic right now. You'll see here a demo video. I'll let you go through these yourselves. Some more information about what's included. All right. You can read all of this yourselves and go through and see whether or not this is going to be suitable for you guys. Now, it's going to be a few different options, a few different styles that you can use to let yourself through. It looks like you live in Guatemala, which is not in the EU, just interestingly enough. Okay, put implementation, GDPR fixed buyers. There we go. So our latest test confirmed that our new GDPR Pro plugin is compatible with Cyril's GDPR Fixit. It's important because our new plugin provides an extra level of compliance that GDPR Fixit doesn't. So if you didn't get that one, there is this as well, which will be a standalone. Or if you did buy the GDPR Fixit and this is also compatible, will give you an extra level of protection. All right. So let's go over and have a look then at what is included on the other side of the membership area. Okay, this is what your membership area will look like. So you can start here, and there's a welcome video that's going to bring you into everything. Okay, you have 3 expert interviews. Okay, with 3 people who are going to tell you, and they're a little bit more legally qualified, and they'll give you more information about GDPR and helping make sure your business is GDPR certified, is GDPR compliant. You have a training section, a download, and also information on how to install the plugin. Okay. You also have a section here which will say bonuses, which will include the bonuses that we've put in for you guys here as well. So let's jump over and take a look at those. You're going to get the GDPR compliant badge pack, so you can put these on your site to show you're GDPR ready, you're GDPR compliant. Okay, we're throwing those in for you guys, absolutely no additional cost. Second thing, expert interview with Peter Borner. He is CEO of the GDPR guys, helping Fortune 500 companies to be compliant. Now, this isn't something that just rocks about. Recently, we're hearing so much more of it because people are starting to panic. There's this panic that we spoke about earlier. This is not new. This has been something which has been in the works for a long time. Facebook and Google have been working for the last 18 months to be GDPR compliant. Okay, it's only really now that the smaller companies are obviously needing to do something to be compliant. Third bonus, best-selling website profit monster course. It's this $97 course. You guys are going to get that for free. That's going to be included in there for you as well. And there is also a 4th bonus that's included there as well. And this is a website profit monster sales essentials. It's currently sold at $27. That's also included absolutely free for you guys. You can access these from within the bonus section here. You just click on bonuses and it will show here the download section where you can go ahead and download those bonus resources. Okay? GDPR is definitely not something you guys should ignore, no matter how small or large your business. If you have a blog, a WordPress site, You take any information online, you collect email addresses, you take sales, e-commerce, anything at all. You do need to be GDPR compliant, and this software is the gold standard. This is the GDPR Pro software. This is going to be the best level of protection you have. There are interviews as well that are included, so you can learn more about GDPR. You can learn more about making sure that what you are doing is compliant. This is really important because we don't want any of our clients, any of you guys, to end up getting fines in the future because you've not been fully compliant with one of the 7 principles. Okay, so if you are interested in this, I definitely suggest you go ahead and take a look. This one is launching on May 27th. Okay, so definitely go down below to the link, click on the link, go through and grab your copy of this, grab the exclusive bonuses as well. You really, I must stress, you do need to take this seriously. GDPR is not optional. It is something that you need to be compliant with, okay? Don't chance it. Don't be that guy who gets the fine later and wishes that he'd invested this $27 rather than getting a $4 million fine. Don't be that guy. Go down to the description, go down in the link just here, click on the link, go through and grab your copy of GDPR Pro and our exclusive bonuses, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, right here. And until the next time, we wish you guys all the best of luck with what it is that you're doing online. If you need anything, reach out and contact my team. It's dan@danbradleyofficial.com. Until next time, best wishes, and we'll catch you soon. Bye for now.